Hey, how are you guys? It's Mr. Hagen, and I am standing in front of St. Patrick's Church in Richmondtown. I am in Richmondtown today, and I want to give you a quick little tour down Main Street. The first building we're going to take a look at is right here. This is PS 28. No one goes to school here anymore. It's closed for many years. But PS 28 was built in 1898, the year that New York City became New York City. So this is a very old school, but it is a young building compared to the other buildings we're going to take a look at. So a building built in 1898 is a young building compared to some of the old ones. So we're going to walk on down here to Main Street, USA, right? And the first building we're going to take a look at, is it a green building in front of us? That's the Seaman College. The Seaman College was built in 1836. Look at that, much older than the school building we just passed. And the Seaman family used to own a lot of the property here. There's the tin shop right next to the Seaman house, the Seaman Cottage. The tin shop was built in 1840. But it wasn't built here, it was actually moved here. When the historic Richmondtown Preservation League opened, they collected old buildings from around Staten Island and brought them all here. So the tin shop was moved from, it used to be on Woodrow Road in a neighborhood called Woodrow. And they brought it here in 1967. Next to the tin shop, this is the Stephen Black House. It was built in 1840. Right, a beautiful house. This property, the Black family purchased the property from the Seaman family because they used to own all of this property. So I guess they were friends. They purchased the house. You could see the three layers, how the windows get smaller as you go up. That was to maintain the heat. And if you remember the Frederick Law Olmsted house, the third story had small little windows, just like this, and it was built around the same time. So on the side of the Stephen Black house, this is our general store. And take a walk down to the general store. Maybe we can see inside the general store. I think I'm running out of battery. Let's see. Let's go walk up. Is there anything we can see? No, sorry, we can't see inside. Sorry, guys. But we can move on. This is this big fancy looking building here, right? This building is the county clerk's office. Many years ago. So these are the former, look like fancy office buildings, right? From the 1800s. And there's 1848 county clerk's office. That's what the sign up there says over the door. And right across the way, that's the courthouse, right? That's the third Richmond County courthouse with a big, impressive building. That's where you would have to go to settle your problems. We'll take a walk down this little area. They've been giving concerts. They filmed the TV show Empire over here, a couple episodes. It's a neat little area. That orange house is actually not a house. Believe it or not, that's a railroad station. It's the New Dorp Railroad Station, and behind it, looks like behind it is the where is it? We're almost there. There it is. It's right back there. That's the Annandale train station from Annandale. Big beautiful Perrine, I think it's the Perrine house, I forget the last name, sorry, that big orange house. But the little orange house, that's a 6-seating toilet. It's an outhouse. The privet, as they call it, or the privy. And yeah, that's where the family would go to the restroom. Fun stuff. Across the street here, we are getting toward the end of our tour here. Let's see, is that? That might be the basket maker's house. Not sure if it's that one or the one up the block there. But really, this is what we came down here for. That house there. That's the one we saw in the Walking Tour Staten Island video. The Vorleser's house, right? That's the oldest schoolhouse in New York City. It's an old Dutch house. The oh, here comes a bus coming by. The school teacher would live there, and the school teacher was also the chaplain or the person in charge of the religion. But I think my battery's dying. I think this is the end of the show, guys. Take care.